The test team will be organised out of Yamaha Motor Racing in Italy. Will be run primarily by Europeans. Of course, when we do a big test, we will always have our engineers from Japan there. But it's interesting. Yeah, we are the last, and probably in reality this is a mistake. But anyway, you learn from mistakes. Firstly, having a rider that's able to test the parts that have been designed and developed primarily by the Japanese engineers above all before they get to the Grand Prix rider, to avoid to waste their time so that they can focus on what's truly priority. Another advantage is we now have an engineering group inside Italy as well. So we can try things. We can try things that were developed not in Japan, that are modifications, adjustments, settings developed in Europe. We can try also on the test rider.
They can develop the bike as close as possible to the Grand Prix. That means the feedback is more quicker. That will accelerate our machine development.
Finally, the Japanese test team could only ride in Motegi, but the European can ride in many tracks. So also we have Jonas. We spoke a few times. I have really good relationship with Jonas. He is fast, and the way of riding is pretty similar to mine, so we can share a lot of data, and it actually was a really good improvement to have this European testing.
It's important to have a test team in Europe that try the bike in a Europe track, and also it's very important to have a rider like Folger that is young and is very fast. He have already experience with M1, so I think that the test team with Folger can help us a lot for improve the bike.
They will take all the help from any resource that they can get. So if Jonas is on board, he has a good personal relationship with them, and both of them have seen and they know he's very, very fast. Jonas is a good candidate to help us. He has not yet played the role of test rider, which is different than Grand Prix rider. In a Grand Prix rider, you're thinking all about yourself. But when you're a test rider, you have to think, will this be good for him or for the other rider? And this is a different game, of course. But I think it's a great opportunity for him as well, because it's a soft way of coming back into the sport. And the fact that we are behind means that he can make the difference. He can be a part of the project to improve our performances. So, but he won't get pressure from us, and so I hope he doesn't make pressure for himself. Our plan is primarily testing, but should that change later in the year, then we can always think about wildcard.